Yo, what's up everybody? It's your boy Floss. I'm back again with another video, and today I'm going to do the real review of the Blackberry Bold 9930. Alright? Now, y'all seen the unboxing video last week. Fresh out the box, Floss seal of approval on it. I gave it a solid 9. Alright, and I'm sticking by that rating. Alright, this phone is a solid 9. Now, if you're a dude that had a Blackberry Bold, the old Bold, the 9650, or if you had the Tour, or the Curve, or the Storm, or whatever Blackberry you had, if you upgraded to this one, then this is a straight up 9, straight up 10. All right, this is a major improvement from any Blackberry that's out. In fact, this is actually the best Blackberry that's out right now. The best. All right. Now, y'all know when I get new phones, I'm not trying to sell them to y'all on YouTube. I'm not trying to hype them up and all that. I'm trying to come, with the straight up truth. And basically, there's a couple of things about the phone I don't like, and a lot of things about the phone I do like. So, as always, let's talk about the things I don't like first. All right. Now, first off is the camera, all right? Now, as you can see, this is the thinnest Blackberry that they ever made, but with that thinness, they had to sacrifice the autofocus on the camera, all right? So this camera has no autofocus on it. So, if you go into a wedding or you go into your daughter's graduation or something, I suggest that you bring a regular camera with you or, a real camera. This camera is not cutting it if you go into something fancy or you got to take some official photos. This ain't the camera you want. But this camera is perfect for if you're outside in the hood or you're out in your job or whatever and you see something funny and you just want to throw it up on Facebook real quick, then this camera gets the job done. You've seen the camera test video for yourself. The video on it is not bad. The sound on it, not the best in the world, but, better than all the Blackberries that you had before, all right? So no autofocus on the camera. That's one thing. Next, there's a lack of apps, all right? Now, if you go to the Blackberry app market, app world, whatever you want to call it, if you go there, they don't have too many quality apps. They got a bunch of utility apps, whatever, but not too many fun games and fun apps that us people who rock Android and iPhone and all that, if you rock those, then you're used to having a whole bunch of apps to choose from. On the Blackberry, you don't got too many apps to choose from, but you do got the basic apps that you need. You got your Foursquare, your Facebook, Twitter, MySpace. You got YouTube. You got a lot of stuff on it that that works, but it's just not a big selection of apps. All right, so that's another thing I don't like. And last but not least, the main thing I don't like about this Blackberry is the web browsing speed. All right, now like I said in the unboxing, this Blackberry Bold is twice as fast than any Blackberry that they ever came out with. But if you're the type of dude like me who been using the Evo 3D, Motorola Photon, any phone that's come out in the last year, especially anything that's dual-core processor, and you got used to that, then this will be taking a step down for you on the internet. The internet, the web browsing speed is pretty slow. It's pretty, it gets the job done, but if you're coming from Android and you're coming from Apple, it's not that great. The web browsing is kind of whack, actually, all right? So that's the main 3 things about this phone I don't like, all right? Now let's talk about what I do like about the phone, all right? First off, let's talk about the build. As you've seen in the unboxing, this is the best looking Blackberry that I ever used yet. Solid build. All of this brushed aluminum trim around the side and the top. Beautiful. The phone is extra light, but at the same time, it's light, but it feels heavy material. Like it's light, but it's not cheap like Samsung garbage. No, this is a real phone. This is quality. You can see right here with the nice carbon fiber backing. I mean, this is a quality build, all right? So build quality, straight up 10, best Blackberry on the market, all right? Next, what I do like about it, the touchscreen, all right? Now, originally I told you, the screen is kind of small, it's not all the 4.3 inch, 4.5 inch, all the shit that's coming out now, but, the screen is kind of small, but as Blackberry goes, this is a pretty good screen, and it's also touchscreen. So how does that come into play? Now, say you take it to your Twitter. Now, everybody who has Blackberry, they're used to when you're on Twitter or you're on anything, you got to keep scrolling with the trackpad. And if something, which is not bad, but look at with the touchscreen. Now you could just scroll up and down. You could click on something. You got pinch to zoom works on it. But the touchscreen is just a big plus, all right? A lot of times now when you're on a small screen like this, you're going to have to use the trackpad if you want to click on a certain box. Like say you want to click on a like for something on Facebook, the box is going to be this small. You're not going to be able to touch that with your finger. So the trackpad comes in handy, but it's just good to have the option now of trackpad and touchscreen, all right? So touchscreen is a definite plus on this, and it makes the phone a lot better, a lot easier to use, especially when using big web pages that have a lot of scrolling on it. Much better now and also with the pinch to zoom. Let me pull something up real quick and show you how the pinch to zoom works out. All right, and we'll touch something else that I like also while we got the web open. All right, now as you can see, web speed not the best. Now I'm going to AndroidHeadlines.com. As you can see, you know, I'm not on the Wi-Fi, the regular Sprint 3G. You know, it loads up. It takes a little bit longer. As you can see, it's not even all the way loaded yet, but whatever, gets the job done. So now I could scroll down these big long web pages, and I can also pinch to zoom. All right. Now everybody who had Blackberries before knows you used to have to press the button, and you have to go to, you know, zoom in and out. So now you just pinch to zoom, a lot less button clicking. All right. Also, another thing I like about this phone is on the web. All right. Now you see on the top, you see that little number 4? This is multitasking now. I'm on a Blackberry. So now I click on the number 4. Now I have different windows open. All right. So now as you can see, I can start a fresh window, or I could go to something that I already had loaded up. So I had a Techno Buffalo, you know, whatever I had loaded up, I could stop that, go to something else. You know, so now I have multitasking on a Blackberry. All right. So that's a definite go. All right. So the web speed are not that great, but definite improvement from the last Blackberries. All right. Next, we have the sound. This phone is extra loud, all right? This is way louder than the Evo 3D. It's right up there with the Photon, right up there with the iPhone 4. Trust me, when you're getting notifications on this Blackberry, you're not going to miss them, all right? This phone is extra loud, which is good for people like me who, you work and you outside somewhere and you in traffic or you got your music on in your car. You're not going to miss your alerts, all right? So sound on this is a straight up 10, all right? Now, as far as video and camera, like I said, no autofocus, but the camera shoots quality pictures, and you've seen the video test for yourself. Now, my bad on the video test with the daytime, all right? You know, I had a lot of bass on that song, but, you know, that ain't my fault. You know, when I threw on when I threw on my iPod in there, I didn't know that, you know, Mobb Deep Shook Ones was going to come on, and, you know, I'm from Queens, so that's my joint, so I had to throw the bass up and all that. I forgot I was shooting the video and all that, but you've seen the nighttime video. The sound is you know, it's decent. It's decent. It's nothing to, you know, make a big deal about, but the sound will get the job done, all right? Next, something that's very important, the battery. All right, now take a look at this battery, all right? Now, as you can see, it's 10 o'clock at night. Now, I took this battery off the charger this morning around 6 o'clock in the morning. Look how much battery I still got left, all right? This battery is going to last you all day. Now, anybody who's ever had a Blackberry already knows that when you have a Blackberry, the last thing you need is an extra battery, or, you know, a dude hitting me up asking me if I'm getting the extended battery. When you're rocking a Blackberry, you don't need that, all right? You definitely don't need that. Like, let me show you something. Now, this is my other Blackberry, one of my work joints. Now, I haven't charged this one up. In 2 days, all right? Now, granted, I only use it for email and phone calls here and there, but I haven't charged it up in 2 days. And let's see my other one, if it's still on. Now, I haven't charged this one in almost 4 days. All right, now this one cut off. All right, I haven't used this one too much either, but like I'm saying, when you got a Blackberry, you don't have to worry about battery. As you can see for yourself, been rocking all day. Facebook, Twitter, Foursquare, all of that, heavy usage, phone calls all day. Still got a lot of battery left, all right? So that's the battery is a straight up 10, no extended battery necessary, all right? Next, emails and notifications, all right? Now, this is where Blackberry shuts down iPhone and Evo and Photon and Galaxy S series. This is where Blackberry is in a class by itself, all right? Nothing can touch Blackberry when it comes to email notifications, email security, and reliability, all right? When somebody emails you on this Blackberry, you getting that message. You don't have to worry about refreshing your Blackberry, like if, you know, dudes who have Evos and Photons and all that, you know, every now and then, if it's not a Gmail account, you're going to have to refresh it. Or, you know, even if you set the interval for 5 minutes, I wouldn't trust that, all right? If I had money riding on that, I wouldn't trust it. I have to keep manually refreshing it. But when you got a Blackberry, especially if you got business or you got money or you got something important riding on an email, you want to have a Blackberry in your pocket. Trust me. This phone, soon as this phone goes off, I get a notification on Gmail, AOL, Yahoo, MSN, whatever email service I have, and I have all of them on this phone. This one goes off first. Then a couple of minutes later, you might hear the Evo and the Photon go off at the same time. Unless it's a Gmail, then they tend to all come in the same time. But when it comes to AOL, this joint will pop up immediately. The other phones will just be, mad quiet. So when it comes to reliability, this is the phone that you need in your pocket. Trust me, all right? You're not going to miss no emails. Everybody always knows, and this brings me to my next thing I like, the BBM, all right? Now, BBM is hands down the best messenger out. Now, I'll put y'all on the live profile. A lot of dudes been hitting me on live profile. Live profiles are go and all of that, but it's fairly new. There's still a little bit of bugs in it here and there. Not to mention, you're dealing with a service that's cross-platform. So you're hitting dudes up on live profile. Some of them got, Android phones. Some of them got Blackberry. Some of them got Windows phones or whatever. So a lot of times it's bugs when it's going from carrier to carrier and going from OS to OS. But when you're rocking with BBM, trust me on when I tell you. Let me see if I do a live demonstration real quick. All right, let's see who can I hit. All right. Now say I want to hit my shorty up real quick, right? So I'll just send a hi, right? Now you see the little check mark? That means that message went through. Now you see the little D that popped up? That means that message has been delivered to her phone, all right? Now, regardless of if she reads it or not right now, that means that I know for sure that message is on her phone. So if she's not sleeping or whatever, and bingo, there it goes, just that fast. You see I went from red to the R. That means that she read it, and boom, I got a message right back, just like that, all right? So BBM, hands down, best messenger out. So if you're somebody and, you got to do a lot of communicating and you got to do a lot of, real-time, communicating with people, and you don't want to use the phone, but you still want that real-time feel, trust me, you need a BBM, all right? BBM is the best messenger service out, hands down, all right? Now, on a scale of 1 to 10, I already told y'all, I gave it a 9. I'm sticking with that. This phone is a solid 9. It's an all-around go. Now, if I only had to walk around with one phone, would it be a Blackberry, or would it be an Evo, or would it be a Photon, or whatever? I'm going to keep it real with y'all. It would be the Blackberry 100%. All right? And that's just my personal, for me, because I deal with a lot of business and I deal with a lot of, moving around and all that. I need to have a reliable phone. I need to make sure my emails are being sent and delivered to me when I need them. And when I contact somebody, I need to hit that person, ASAP. I don't have time to be playing back and forth with Gmail, with Google Talk and Yahoo Messenger, and I don't have to, I don't want to worry about is the person receiving my messages or not. No. Right now, even for this whole last week, I still got the Evo 3D, still got the Photon, still got the, all the phones that I always rock. I still got them, but I'm going to keep it 100 with y'all. I've been walking around with this Blackberry all day. This phone has been in my pocket. This phone is like, and a lot of people ask me which one is better, the Evo, the Blackberry, or the Photon. You can't really compare them, all right? It's like comparing a BMW and a pickup truck. A BMW is like the Evo and the Photon and all that. They fun, they fast, they got a lot of perks and all that. But it's not a work-related device. And the BlackBerry's more like a pickup truck. Like, it gets the job done and all that. Let me put it to you like this. If you have to make a move somewhere and you got to move some furniture, what do you want to have? Do you want to have a BMW or want a pickup truck? It's the same shit. If you're dealing with a work-related phone, do you want something that's going to be freezing and you got to keep resetting and, got a whole bunch of issues with it and all that? Or do you want something that's cut and dry, solid, reliable joint? All right, that's the BlackBerry, cut and dry. Now, as far as accessories go, if you go to shopblackberry.com, they got a whole bunch of accessories and all that. I didn't really get too much because I just use it as my work phone. And also, when you buy the phone, it comes with this BlackBerry case that you've seen in the unboxing. And trust me, this BlackBerry case is a win, all right? Perfect case. You can wear this with a suit and go straight to a board meeting and all that. And you can also throw on your skinny jeans and your size medium shirt and your colorful sneakers and go rock out at the club with this on too, all right? So accessories-wise, I didn't really fuck with none. I just keep in the factory case, all right? So that's it for the Blackberry Bold 9930. It's a straight-up win. I don't know now if you only could pick one phone. I don't know if you're going to get this over an Android because, like I said, the apps and the camera and all that. But if you already got another phone and you need a solid backup device, trust me when I tell you, this is certified, all right? Floss seal of approval, certified 9, all right? It's your boy Floss. I'm going to make another video real quick because I want to talk to y'all about something else, all right? So shout out to my dudes on Facebook, Foursquare, Twitter. Shout out to all the Google gangsters and all that. I'm going to catch y'all. Matter of fact, I'm going to make this video right now and put it up right after this. So come back in a few minutes. I got to talk to y'all about something else, all right? Deuces.